The Cloudinary video player allows you to easily embed videos in your React app. And with just a little bit of code and a wide variety of options to customize your player, we'll be able to provide our visitors the experience they need to visit our videos. Here's how. Starting off in a basic React app, we want to be able to embed our video player right on the page. To do this, I'm going to start off by building a video player component. I'm going to start off this component with a simple function that's going to return my video element. In order to use and work with the video player, we need to embed the video player script. On the video player documentation, we can head over to the installation and setup link, where if we start to scroll down, we're going to be able to see the script and this style tag that we can embed on our page. So I'm going to start off by copying the CSS file. Inside of my code, I'm going to head over to the public index.html file, where I'm going to paste that right inside of the head. Then I'm going to do the same thing with my script tag, and I'm going to paste it in at the top of my body so that I know that it's loaded when I try to use it. Now, as a quick note, if you're using a framework such as Next.js, you might be able to take advantage of more advanced loading techniques for the script tag in order to load it asynchronously. But now that we're loading our script, we can go ahead and start to initialize our player. At the top of my component, I'm going to import useEffect from React. Now inside of the component itself, I'm going to use that useEffect to fire a function where I'm going to pass in an empty array as a dependency so it only fires once. And inside, I want to use window.cloudinary in order to take advantage of using the video player API. Now to do this, I'm going to store window.cloudinary in a ref or reference so that I can have access to it later. So in addition to my useEffect, I'm going to import useRef, where inside of my component, I'm going to say constant cloudinary ref is equal to useRef. With my reference initialize, I'm going to say cloudinary ref.current is equal to cloudinary window. Now, to avoid this running multiple times, I also want to add if cloudinary ref exists, I'm going to just simply return so that we don't continuously try to re-initialize this video player. But now I'm going to get started with that initialization where I'm going to say cloudinary ref.current, where I'm going to use the video player method. And the first argument is going to be the actual video element itself. So the way that we can do that is we can use ref again, and we can store a reference to this video element, which we can pass in as this first argument. So I'm going to go ahead and clone my video ref, and I'm going to change it to video ref. And then on the video player element itself, I'm going to say ref is equal to that video ref. And now I can pass that in as the first argument, specifying the current version. In order to make sure that when we use this, we're accessing our actual Cloudinary account, we're going to pass in a second argument to video player. We're going to pass in an object. Where I'm going to specify cloud_name, where I'm going to set my cloud name of Colby Cloud examples, but make sure to use your cloud name here so you can reference your videos. And at this point, we don't have much more to do. We need to just be able to pass in the public ID so that the video player can read what video we want to load. So on the video element itself, I'm going to specify data CLD public ID, where I'm going to set that equal to my public ID of videos/waterfall. And all that's left now is to actually use our video player component. So I'm going to head over to app.js, and I'm going to import my video player from components/video player. And now I'm going to take that video player and embed it right inside of the page, where we now can see that it's a little big, but we can see that it is actually loading. So first, let's actually define a width and height for our video so that we can define the size of it. So I'm going to define a width and a height field, but I'm going to grab these values from props. That way we can customize it depending on where it is. So I'm going to destructure my width and my height from my props and pass those values right into my component. And then I can define my size on the video player, such as a width of 960 and a height of 540, where now we can see that we have it at a more reasonable size. But I also want to be able to control this player and actually play it. So I'm going to specify controls. And now we can see that I can actually click play and play my waterfall. We can also allow any use of the video player to customize any of those properties by using that props object. And we're going to actually spread it out onto the actual player, so that anytime we want to define those, such as maybe we want to turn the controls off for a particular moment, we can customize it to how we want. But for this moment, I want to leave the controls on so that I can actually play it. To learn more about how you can customize your player, including different themes, adding subtitles and captions, along with a lot of other features, head over to the Cloudinary documentation. So in review, in order to easily embed Cloudinary videos on our React app, we can use the Cloudinary video player, where after initializing it, we'll have the ability to play our videos inside of our application, with the ability to customize our player to exactly the experience we need for our app.